Some are born with conditions so rare that even doctors were left speechless, and you're about to meet them. Stay with us. Mana Magid was born in Egypt in 2004 with an extremely rare condition called Craniopagus parasiticus. She appeared to have two heads, but the second head was not a separate person. It was an incomplete parasitic twin attached to the top of Mana's head. The second head had facial features and could make some movements. This made Mana's condition difficult for doctors and shocking to people who saw her. But behind the unusual appearance was a baby facing serious medical danger. Mana's body had to support both her own head and the attached twin. Doctors feared that the condition could place dangerous pressure on her body and threaten her life. Her family faced a painful decision. Surgery was risky, but leaving the parasitic twin attached was also dangerous. In 2005, a large medical team in Cairo performed a complex operation to remove the attached head. The surgery lasted many hours and received attention from news organizations around the world. Mana survived the operation, but she continued to face serious health problems afterward. Sadly, Mana died in 2006 when she was still very young. Her story remains one of the rarest known cases of its kind. It also showed the courage of her family and the extraordinary work of the doctors who tried to give her a chance at life. Didier Montalvo was born in Colombia with a rare skin condition called a giant congenital melanocytic nevus. A nevus is a type of birthmark made from pigment-producing skin cells. In Didier's case, the dark growth covered a large part of his back. As he grew, the birthmark became larger and heavier. Its unusual shape led some people to call him the Turtle Boy. But this nickname did not explain the real difficulties he faced. Didier had to live with pain, unwanted attention, and fear about his health. The condition also created a medical risk because very large congenital nevi can have a higher chance of developing serious complications, including melanoma. Doctors believed that removing the growth could protect Didier's health, but the surgery would be extremely difficult. A British plastic surgeon, Neil Bulstrode, became involved in Didier's treatment. Didier traveled to Bogotá, where surgeons carried out a complex series of operations. They removed the large nevus and used skin grafts to cover the affected areas. The treatment changed Didier's life. After years of being known mainly for the condition on his back, he was able to move forward with greater freedom. His story became a powerful example of how advanced surgery can help a child facing an extraordinary medical challenge. Asha Zulu Mandela is an American woman known around the world for her extraordinarily long locks. She was born in Trinidad and Tobago and later built her life in the United States. Asha began growing her hair many years ago. At first, she did not plan to create a world record. Her locks simply continued to grow over time. Eventually, they became so long that caring for them became a major part of her daily life. Her hair required regular washing, drying, and careful maintenance. Because of its great length and weight, managing it was not always easy. Asha has explained that her hair became difficult to handle as it continued to grow. She also had to be careful while moving, sleeping, and traveling. Her long locks brought worldwide attention. Guinness World Records recognized her for having the longest locks, and her hair became part of her public identity. She has appeared in interviews and videos where she discussed her journey and hair care routine. But Asha's story is about more than length. She describes her hair as a symbol of identity, culture, and personal strength. What began as a natural decision became an extraordinary achievement that made her recognizable around the world. Kajendra Thapa Magar was born in Nepal in 1992. He had primordial dwarfism, a rare condition that causes a person to grow much more slowly than usual, beginning before birth. Kajendra was extremely small from the start of his life. As he grew older, his height remained far below average. Everyday activities could be difficult, and he needed support from his family. But his small size also brought him international attention. In 2010, Guinness World Records recognized Kajendra as the world's shortest living man. He became famous in Nepal and traveled to different countries. People came to meet him, take photographs, and learn about his life. His biggest challenge was living in a world designed for much larger people. Simple things, including moving around and using everyday objects, could require help. Yet his family described him as someone who enjoyed meeting people and taking part in public events. Khajendra's record brought pride to Nepal and made him known across the world. Sadly, he died in 2020 at the age of 27 after health complications related to pneumonia. His life showed that a person's physical size does not determine the size of their impact. Yash Shah is an Indian boy known for living with Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome, usually called progeria. This is an extremely rare genetic condition that causes the body to show signs of rapid aging. Children with progeria are usually born looking healthy. As they grow, changes may appear, including slow growth, hair loss, thin skin, and physical features often linked with old age. However, progeria does not affect a child's intelligence. For Yash, the condition meant living with serious health risks while also facing the attention of people who noticed his unusual appearance. Children with progeria may develop heart and blood vessel problems at a young age, making medical care very important. Despite these challenges, children with progeria can attend school, build friendships, enjoy hobbies, and take part in family life. Their appearance may be different, but their thoughts, emotions, and dreams are those of children their age. Yash's story helped bring attention to a condition that many people had never heard of. It reminded viewers that rare diseases are not only medical subjects. They're also part of real lives, real families, and real hopes. An important fact is that progeria is extremely rare, and research continues to improve treatment and understanding. Yash's public story has helped more people learn about the condition and the strength shown by children living with it. Thando Hopa was born in Sebokeng, South Africa, in 1989. She was born with oculocutaneous albinism, a rare genetic condition that reduces the amount of melanin in the skin, hair, and eyes. Because of this, her skin and hair are very light, and her eyesight is weaker than most people's. She must also protect her skin from the sun because it burns easily. As a young girl, Thando had a happy and loving family. However, everything changed when she started school. Many children bullied her because she looked different. Some classmates were afraid to sit next to her, while others believed false stories about albinism. These experiences hurt her confidence and made her wish she looked like everyone else. Despite these challenges, Thando refused to let other people's opinions define her. She studied law at the University of the Witwatersrand and became one of South Africa's youngest prosecutors, working on serious criminal cases. Later, she entered the fashion industry, where she challenged traditional beauty standards and became an international model. Her biggest challenge was overcoming discrimination and changing how society viewed people with albinism. Instead of hiding her condition, she proudly embraced it. She became an activist, speaking around the world about diversity, inclusion, and the rights of people with albinism. Her message inspired thousands of people to accept themselves and reject harmful stereotypes. One of the most emotional moments in her career came in 2019, when she became the first person with albinism to appear on the cover of Vogue Portugal. The achievement was more than a fashion milestone. It was a powerful symbol that beauty comes in many forms. Today, Thando Hopa is recognized worldwide as a lawyer, model, speaker, and advocate who continues to change lives through awareness and education.